Guess what today is? National Dress Up Your Pet Day. Now here in New Orleans, there's always almost a fun excuse to get your four-legged friend in costume, especially with carnival season heading our way. But there are some things you need to know before you dress them up. Joining us now is our friend Alicia Vial from the Louisiana SPCA. Good morning, friend.
Good morning.
And hello to our furry friend, Mrs. Evie, who is currently up for adoption. You all are looking beautiful today. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Of course. So now we got to talk about, okay, so I love when a pet dresses up, but should we really be dressing up our pet?
So that is completely up to your pet. So they get the final say in whether or not they put on clothes. If you're going to dress up your pet, it's going to be very obvious whether they tolerate it, enjoy it, or absolutely do not like it at all. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to what they're trying to tell you and you're not stressing them out.
So what are some of those signs of stress so we know when to not put on a costume?
Well, definitely if they're growling at you, if they start tucking their tail, they're bending their ears back, they start shaking. I know sometimes people will think that when animals are shaking, it's just because they're a small dog, but big dogs can shake too. They're trembling, they're whimpering. So any sign that they are not enjoying themselves, you definitely want to be respectful of that and take off the costume and kind of, let them calm down a little bit and
I hear that.
Give them some time to readjust.
Well, you can tell that Evie loves the costume that she is wearing. You've also bought some beautiful costumes that are pet friendly. Tell us about what we have here on the table.
Yeah, so there are tons of types of costumes. So you can have something super simple, just like a little collar embellishment, or you can have a full body costume. Evie here is rocking some really awesome pajamas.
Nice and warm, it's winter.
Yeah, and so really, find a costume that your pet is comfortable with, and it could be something really simple, and that's okay, or it could be something much more elaborate, but again, it's completely up to your pet.
I love that, and you can see right here you have something simple like this right here, and then you get something a little bit more elaborate like the Little Mermaid.
Yes, I love the Little Mermaid costume. It's probably my favorite.
That is so cute. I love all of these. These are so cute. Now, we have to talk about these beautiful photos right here because Crew of Barkus is coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Crew of Barkus, it is the only pet-friendly parade in the city, and it is all about our four-legged friends. You're going to see tons of animals in the parade that are owned and also up for adoption. So if you have a chance, bring your pet out, enjoy the parade. And like I said, it's the only pet-friendly parade, so it's the one time that during carnival season that it is really okay and encouraged to bring your pet out.
And wear a costume if your pet likes that. Now, what's cool about all these on the table, these were all created by a local costumer?
It is. So there is a company called Pet Crew. It is locally based. They do not have a brick and mortar, but it's all online sales, but they're local, and they're always supporting our local rescue groups and animal shelters around. So they're fantastic, and like I said, they're local. So if you're looking for some costume inspiration, definitely check out Pet Crew.
Absolutely. Now, I know for me, when I see some of the bigger dogs with a lot of fur, and then they put on a sweater, I'm like, aren't they getting overheated? Are there any tips you can offer when dealing with big dogs and little dogs, what to put on and what not to put on?
Yeah, so a good rule of thumb when it comes to is your pet hot is if you're hot, they're probably hot. So if it's warm outside and you've got a furry animal with a little excess padding going on and you throw in a costume, yeah, it's possible they could get a little overheated. So you definitely want to make sure you're looking for signs of being overheated, like panting, and making sure you bring them a lot of water with you if you're bringing them out someplace like Barkus. But big dogs can costume just as well as little dogs. But again, you just have to make sure that the costume you select is the best fit for your pet.
Make sure that it's the best fit for your pet. I love that. Now, before we go, I can't stop staring at this dog. I need to know, where can I adopt Evie because she's so cute?
Evie is up for adoption, and she's fantastic. This is her true personality.
Yeah.
She loves everyone that she meets. She just wants to walk around and be held. And you can absolutely come meet Evie at our facility in Algiers, 1700 Mardi Gras Boulevard.
Come on and meet this beautiful dog. Now, do you have dogs yourself?
I do.
Can you do they like to be dressed up?
They do actually tolerate being dressed up. So I wouldn't say they overly enjoy it, but they tolerate it. So I just keep out for signs of stress, and when they've had enough, we'll go ahead and remove them.
Go ahead and remove, because I know a lot of times my friends, they'll put costumes on their dogs, but the problem is then they'll rip it off. Does that necessarily mean they don't like it, or they just don't, they just don't feel like getting dressed right now, but that doesn't mean they don't like the outfit?
It could be both. So whenever you're putting your pet in a costume, you want to make sure that there's no small parts on it that they could choke on. You want to make sure that it's not something they could easily rip off. So again, it's just knowing what you're putting your pet in, making sure it's the best thing for them, and making sure it's safe for them.
Absolutely, and cute. We love it to be cute. Well, thank you so much, my darling, for joining us. She gave me her pie. I love it. Y'all are so wonderful. Do not forget, Evie is up for adoption. And to learn more about everything the Louisiana SPCA has to offer, you can log on to la-spca.org or call them at 368-5191. You can also stop by their location in the 1700 block of Mardi Gras Boulevard. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, but stay tuned. Look at Evie. You're watching Great Day Louisiana.